Go for it. Leonardo DiCaprio right here. That looks perfect.
See that walk?
What's up guys, we're filming another video today. This is another DFYND in-house production. This is Top, he's the owner of this WRX STI with a Varis kit. That's Varis, right?
Varis, but it's the same thing.
The shadows are getting longer as the sun gets lower, and so we're gonna start here, do some static shots, maybe intro shots to the video, and then we're gonna move on to rolling shots. And we got Sergio. He is helping us set up a Tilta Hydra arm in which we're gonna mount RS2 to the outside of the car. We're gonna do some rolling shots on a freeway nearby when the sun gets a little lower. And then after that, there's this cool bridge, and you can kind of see downtown LA in the background. I just want to get some final, really kind of low light shots, depending on if the car can get there. The car is on bags, and there is one speed bump that he should be able to get over.
I think it'll be okay. We'll find out.
But that's sort of the plan.
Make it happen.
So, yeah, we'll make it happen. What are you doing right now?
We're here trying to set up this Tilta rig, trying to figure it out how it is that we're going to manage to get this.
Have you ever mounted it like this on a truck?
No, so usually I mount it on the back of my trunk or on the corner of a car, but never on the corner of a truck. So we are meeting some challenges, but we have figured it out a little.
I was just explaining to Top how I want to position the car, because I basically want to place the car in between the shadows so there's not a ton of reflection or shadows on top of the car. And he was, what did you just say?
I said, how do you know? How do you know when the shadows
He's like, how do you know like how long the shadows are going to be? This is what I do. I've also shot here before. If you were to stare at like one of these specks, just stare there for a few seconds, and you'll see that shadow moving in one direction or another.
That's insane. So you're telling me when you come here, you stare at that speck?
I know that's not the only thing I do, but I did do that. No, it'll literally within 10 seconds, you won't be able to tell.
That is
one side's getting darker, one side's getting brighter.
That is attention to detail.
But also, I know that the sun sets over there, so if it gets lower, you know, the light's gonna pour more into this garage.
Okay, that makes sense.
A little left, straight, perfect. We've waited long enough at this garage now that the sun is kind of coming through the windows here on the side. There's enough sunlight coming in so it's wide enough you can park the car in the sunlight and still have the harsh shadow kind of highlighting the car around it. The sun is acting as a spotlight. But then also we have kind of like leading lines. We have all the shadows and sunlight kind of falling off behind the car, so that adds a lot of nice depth. So we're just going to do a few stacks here and then yeah, we'll move on. We got an idea. I know we're doing this.
Pops out. This thing pops out. The other side it's more noise.
Do you want me to help you? So because we're working with the sunlight, Top is moving his car over another 2 feet because the sunlight keeps moving this way, and I want to keep the car relatively centered. Not hard, pull this back even more.
Let me know what speed you want.
All right, go for it. Leonardo DiCaprio right here. That looks perfect.
See that walk?
His list of modifications is very long.
Side skirts, rear bumper, rear diffuser. What else do I have? So this is the list over here. I mean,
Oh my god.
you can see it.
Yeah. That's the whole point of the video.
So you want me to come over here?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll come straight over here.
Yep, you're just gonna come straight and I slowly stop right here and then don't do anything. We filmed the entire car first so we can get the entire motion of the car sinking down to the ground, but then we want to get tighter detail shots of the individual wheels, the tire, and the rim tucking into the lip. And go for it. Lower, that's good, that's good. I feel like that's another nice thing about filming in the sunlight is it kind of highlights details that I probably wouldn't have noticed otherwise. This kind of angles this bride to work hard. We're just getting a top-down shot. It's kind of cool to see like the top of the car. It's cooler when it's a convertible, but if there's like a spoiler, it's cool to see the top of it or the hood. Actually, so you see all the pillars on your right side? Yeah. Could you drive through the first two? Yeah. So we just finished up. We just finished up all of the static stuff at this garage. Sergio and I are gonna set up the rolling rig with the car, and we'll move on to the driving shots.
All right, so we actually managed to fully mount the tilt-a rig onto the truck in an unconventional manner, but we're thinking that it's gonna work. Like I said, I'm used to mounting it onto like a trunk and having the two suction cups at the top and then the big suction cup at the bottom, but we mounted it sideways. It looked like it's holding up pretty well, so hopefully this works.
So you're saying I might owe you a lot of money?
Not as much as your camera, you're good, my man.
Sergio's gonna be filming, and then I'm gonna be kind of like guiding him on what shots I'm looking for, because my car is stick and he's not good at driving stick. And then we are kind of at the perfect kind of twilight afterburn right now, so we're gonna go film now. Hey, stay in that outside lane. Yeah, just so we can kind of keep it. You're good, actually. Yeah, just go next to us. You have like 3 feet. So we're just kind of filming like an ending shot to the video. We're on this bridge, you can kind of see downtown LA in the back. I have an LED light emphasizing the tail lights on. The red just looks cool, contrast to the dark blue sky. Alright, I think the shoot and all took like 4 hours. We started to lose light pretty quick. The video is going to end up on this bridge right here. Really quickly, I just pulled out a red LED light bar that I have just to kind of accentuate the brake lights and contrast with the blue dark sky. Shout out to Sergio behind the camera for helping me out here. Always been a fan of handhold filming versus putting it on a whole stabilization system outside the car, but we'll see how it goes.